My name is Sean. I'm actually in HR for 18 years. The day I started my work, I've always been in HR. So in short, we were doing a lot of recruitment for people first. And then later I found that recruitment isn't something that gives value to the clients. So I moved into HR consulting, where we give more value-added solutions for our clients. And that's why today inTalent HR is actually doing a lot of things related to helping SME and SMIs to actually afford human resource. See, a human resource is very widely abused in terms of their title. But I think if you look into HR per se, it is not just pushing the papers or recruiting people or whatever. It's more on strategic. Even succession planning is one of them. Talent management is another. Also, you can look into finding solutions based on how we want to do the process, procedures, guidelines, policies. So these are the things, and compliant to the law as well. Actually, the reason why I chose HR was because number one, I get to meet more people. And and we get to help more people. We need to meet a lot of personality of people, get to understand them, study them, and also to find solution. A real HR should actually be your business partner. For example, you see HR involves in every department. For example, they involve in sales. They actually hold on to the KPI of the people, or they call it the performance indicators. They manage the performance, and they will actually do say appraisal, review to the employee, right? So when you do appraisal and what do you call this review on the employee, you more or less need to understand where are the gaps that the employee need to improve. Now, for example, if you come in to work for me and you are under probation, but through the 3 months or 6 months probation that you are coming through, I didn't tell you where is your error. How would you know where is your goalpost then? You won't know, and then you keep on doing the same thing, but by not being notified or by not being informed that you are doing it wrong. So you keep on continuing doing the things wrong, and then the final day when you are supposed to be confirmed, the boss say, "Hey, I'm sorry, I can't confirm you." Then you say, "Hey, what did I do wrong?" You see? So this is where a lot of people don't see the importance of review, the importance of appraisal, because they always think that, oh, you should know yourself because you're adult already. But a company is similar to an education or a college or a university. You come into the organization, besides working and getting yourself paid, you also need to actually learn. And the employers, they call the burden, or the owners, is to actually teach them on the culture, on the work that they need to achieve. So from there, these appraisals and reviews are very important. And for that, a lot of people, because of their busy schedule, they overlook this and they don't do this review, and they wait until the time to confirm. They either don't confirm them or they extend the probation. Once you extend the probation, motivation level drop, right? So this is always the case. So what we need to do is we have to minimize all this, but by following this. So we will come in and actually assist the client on how to actually do this review and when to do it. So we actually give them the areas of improvement. If you look into HR is not just the one pushing the papers and managing the whole thing. The HR is actually the person. It's actually there. Let's say, for example, in the absence of CEO or in absence of the owner of the company, HR comes into play to manage the whole company and wait till the next CEO or another succession planning comes in to actually succeed this. So they actually something like the interim government in the company before they actually they are not here forever. They are there to do all the things to support the whole organization, but the ones that does all the decision making, the one that does all the directions of the company is actually the CEO or the owner of the company. But then one fine day the owner decides to retire or quit, then what happened next? So HR takes over until the next one comes into power. That's how the HR is actually meant for, because in their department, they hold on to every individual's performance indicators. They actually hold on to how to improve this, what are the areas, because they do a lot of reviews, they do a lot of things, and that's how they move the organization together with the company. That is how HR should be perceived as. So when you start a company, first thing you must have besides accounts is HR. Because they come in, they set up all the rules, they set up all the regulations, they set up all the handbooks that you need to have. So a lot of SME, they find this, I can do it. But you see, your time spent as a business owner should be spent into your business per se, rather than doing all this paperwork, which is actually, I would dare to say, if you do it as this way, paperwork, then it's actually a cost division, not a profit center. It's a cost center. You see? So, but if you want to make it profit center, have someone to actually run all this and get this out for you, and you have less headache for that, and you can actually grow your company even better.